Why do you want to leave your current job? This is one of the commonly asked interview questions during an interview that as a candidate you need to be well prepared on how to answer. Join me in this conversation as we unpack some of the best ways to prepare for this question. My name is Mary Amondo, in charge of training and career advisory services here at Corporate Staffing, and as usual I am joined by one of our interview coach, Evelyn, who will be sharing more insights. Thank you, Evelyn, for joining in.
Thank you so much, Mary, for having me here.
Great. We're discussing about interviews, and of course the potential employer wants to know why the candidate wants to leave their current job or employer as they transition. So why is it important for a candidate to be prepared to answer this question as to why they want to leave their current employer?
So this question is usually commonly asked in interviews, so it is important for candidates to prepare well to answer this question in interviews. Why do you want to leave your current role? And this is because it provides insights into their motivation, career goals, and even compatibility with the new role and even organization itself. And also interviewers want to understand the reason why the candidate wants to leave their current role, and also assess their level of commitment, professional growth, and even a potential fit in that particular organization. So a well-prepared and thoughtful answer, it demonstrates self-awareness as well as clarity of purpose. Yes, Mary.
Interesting. Talking about the potential employer, the interviewer wanting to understand the reasons. I know there are so many reasons that candidates would give. What are some of the common reasons in your experience that you've had candidates give as to why they want to leave their current job?
So as an interview coach, I've experienced quite a number of candidates giving common reasons as to why they want to leave their current role. And number one is lack of growth, let's say advancement in that particular, or rather lack of growth opportunities in the current role that they are in. So you might find a candidate feels like the current role that they are in lacks opportunities for advancement, learning new skills, and even just personal development. And secondly, it's poor work-life balance, whereby they may feel overwhelmed. Probably they're working for too long hours, so they feel overwhelmed, stressed, and even they feel like that role lacks flexibility. And lastly, it's compensation and benefits, which is quite common. So you might find that candidates, they want to look for another opportunity whereby probably they'll be compensated better, even benefits probably will even be better, as well as even working conditions that are not being provided in the current role.
We are not just looking to advance professionally, career-wise only, but also at the end of the month it should reflect in the account.
Yes.
Interesting. Yes. I'm looking at being able to strike a balance between being honest and also maintaining professionalism, as much as trying to avoid speaking negatively about my current employer. How can a candidate be able to strike a balance between the two?
So to be able to strike a balance between being professional in that, when you ask that question, number one is you have to focus on your personal growth and career aspirations. Get to emphasize on how the new role aligns perfectly with your long-term career goals, personal development, rather than highlighting problems that you're facing currently in your current role. And then secondly, you have to be tactful and diplomatic, whereby you avoid speaking negatively concerning your current employer and even your colleagues. So you have to frame your answer constructively, whereby you focus on your personal development and even learning new experiences. And then lastly, you also highlight positive experiences. And as you do that, discuss on how they've contributed to your professional growth, because this demonstrates a well-balanced perspective, as well as even just gratefulness for that role that you currently have.
Great. In our next video, maybe we should dive deeper into some of the negative talks that candidates mention without knowing, and it taints their previous employer negatively. What would be your final advice to someone watching this video on how to respond professionally to this question?
Okay, so my final advice to a candidate who probably is preparing to respond to this question. Number one is just be concise and focused. So keep your response brief but to the point, whereby also you have to keep in mind the reasons as to why you live in that current organization. And secondly, you have to prepare. Preparation is very key. Prepare, or rather reflect on some of the reasons as to why you want to leave your current role and how they align with your long-term career goals. Okay, prepare, practice the responses in advance, because this preparing, or rather practicing in advance, ensures clarity and coherence. Yes, Mary.
Great. Thank you very much for sharing with us. I know someone has been able to pick some few insights to guide in future.
Yes, Mary.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
As we started by mentioning, this is one of the commonly asked interview questions. And all of us, we have reasons that are motivating us to want to advance to the next level in our career. So definitely this question will always be there in an interview room. And that is why we encourage you to subscribe to this channel, keep watching our videos, get more insights on how best you can be able to prepare for your upcoming interview. And we even offer customized, tailored coaching sessions just for the interview that you have. And that is why we allow you to reach out to us. We look forward to seeing you in the next video, and I hope you've been able to learn 1 or 2, 3 areas that will come in handy in your next interview. Thank you so much for watching.